Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Let me just hit the volume here so I can make certain I can hear myself. Yep, I could. That's all I need to make certain of. As you can see, I'm just pulling up my art. I had it up before. I had it up before. And apparently my entire computer was like, no, I refuse. I refuse. Hello! Hello, fellow! I'm glad you're awake. I'm glad you're awake and that you're able to stop by. Here we go. Here we go. Boom! Boom! As you can tell, I'm just opening up stuff. Let's see here. What do I want to open first? What do I want to open first? Because I want to show you guys everything that I've gotten started on. You love pressing buttons. Don't mind me. I will not mind you. There we go. People are always like, don't use your teeth to open pop bottles. I'm like, fuck it. ASMR. Can you hear the drink being poured into my cup? I would just leave it in the cup, like in the bottle. I would literally just leave it in the bottle, but I'm like, it looks weird when I try and drink from a bottle online. ASMR in the morning. What time is it? What time is it where you are? It's really late at night here. It's like 10 p.m. Oh, that first drink of like iced tea when you haven't had anything but water all day is so nice. Okay, let's see here. Recent, I have a whole bunch of stuff. For you, it's 7:12. The work gets you. Oh, that's never fun. That's never fun. Okay, I want to show you this, and I want to show you this, and then I want to show you this, and as it's like, you're putting up a lot. Why are you putting up so much? This. And boom. Boom! Oh, how much longer until you have to go to work? From time to time you saw what I'm drawing, so that's interesting? Yes. This is what we're going to be working on tonight. This is what we're mostly going to be working on tonight. Let me move those. Those are my weights for YouTube. I will not be using them here. Those are my weights for YouTube. I will not be using them here. There we go. But, okay. This is what we're going to be working on for most of tonight. This is going to be what we're going to be working on most of tonight. As you can tell, I've got the main base of colors down. I've got the main base of colors. And I would like to see if I can get done either the entire background or the entire foreground with the characters. You don't know how many minutes you have, so you're going to enter work mode, but not much. But not so much. I can understand that. Work is just not fun. Work is just not fun. Let me have a second here. I will show you at the very least what I've been up to. I will show you at the very least what I've been up to. Boom, and move that over a little bit so I can see it better. Done! Done! The weird part about this is that I always end up having, like, I have 3 monitors that I can see right now. So trying to remember which one I'm looking at can be a little bit, difficult. And two different mice. It's not even just 2 different screens, like 3 different screens. It's 2 different mice as well. Here we go. But I have shown this before. This is how I work on my my planning. When I'm planning for comics, this is how I work on it. Hello, Kitsune! Hello, how are you doing today? How are you doing? There's not really going to be any huge secrets here. No spoilers. No spoilers in this part. But as you can see, I literally just write out the scene if I'm not certain exactly how it's going to go, or if I'm not certain if I want to draw it out, or I will draw it out as simply as this. Did I do it? Did we get out? This is literally as far as I go. This is the start of a sketch. This is all I do for my planning stage. This is literally all I do for my planning stage. My planning stage is also where I will randomly put as many jokes as possible. So close, but not close enough, thug. I had to put the thug life glasses on him. It's not like boxes. I should have put boxes. But those are the my quick version of the thug life glasses. Now I'm going to show that, and then I'm going to show this. Because when I do my other planning, this is how I do it when I want to show, like, landscape. This isn't a finished thing. This is literally just, I wanted to draw a landscape to show what it was. I get weirdly into some things, and they have to be worked on. You gotta admit, it kind of looks nice, though. Like, even for a sketchy sketch, it looks nice. You've gotta go? Oh, enjoy, or at least try not to, feel too bad at work. We'll miss you while you're gone. We will miss you while you're gone. I am doing well, Kitsune. I am doing well. I'm looking forward to working on my art today. I'm looking forward to working on my art. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. I've gotten so much done. I've gotten the entire first draft, my exceptionally planning draft, for my webcomic done. That's the prologue. Then I have here where I have about 10 scenes? 10 scenes of, or 5 scenes or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 scenes. 7 scenes of an actual, like, the actual first chapter of my webcomic. And I finished the logo. I believe I finished the logo. Nice. I hope it'll look super nice when it's done too. I like how it looks now, just super sketchy. Like this scene in particular. I don't know why this one, just I love it. I don't know why. Boom! How is that for a logo? How is that for a logo? I'm kind of in love with it. I'm gonna admit, I'm kind of in love with it. It looks nice. I love it. There are so many layers. I think I have 18 to 20 different layers. I have 2 or 3 for the words, and then I have like 8 for the mirror with the gears in it, and then I have like the crystal all on its own. I think that one's in 1 or 2, maybe 3. And the actual guy, the actual Sylph Horse is in like 2 or 3 of its own too. So that's not counting the sketch layers. That's finished layers. This was a project. But I'm so happy with how it turned out. I am so happy with how it turned out. Ooh, yeah. I really like it. It may still get a few changes. But right now I don't know what those would be, and I'm really happy with how it's looking. I could not even tell you what part I'm happiest with, because I'm going to be honest here, I am pretty darned happy with all of it. I am pretty darned happy with all of it. I love the way it's looking. And I've actually finished, well, not finished. I've started working on the actual, first, like, good thing, past the prologue. So this is the prologue. And this is the excessively sketchy scenes. And, boom, here's what I have. I've got the logo up at the top. I may eventually change that to just read prologue, because a lot of people don't seem to put theirs at the very top, but I will probably, at the very least for the first one, put it up at the top. Happy Foxy is best Foxy. I am. And today I'm just going on and on about how awesome my artwork is going, and I'm happy with it. Prologue. I've got a little city scene here. I'm sorry, it's not very dark. Yet. This is my sketch version when I actually start putting down detail in my sketches. Flirts with the real Foxy. Hello. Hello there. Hello. Then I've got this scene, which is looking pretty good. And this one, which she looks a little bit stiff still in this scene. She looks actually pretty good for the rest of it, but this one I feel she looks a little bit stiff in. I'm gonna have to figure out why and try and fix it. It looks like she looks good? Okay, good. I'm worried that she looks stiff. I tried to draw her in movement, but I'm less good at that, so I think it's looking good though. Then I've got this scene down here where she's starting to take a tumble. By the way, the reason why the actual building here is so much darker than she is because I just used a straight line art tool for the back, and that puts a flat straight line, whereas I used the pencil line for her. I actually got the little sketchy bits in there. For some reason, having my sketch so it's a little bit more just sketchy that way really helps me. I like that one. That one I feel doesn't actually look too stiff. It's looking good. Then I've got this one. Did we do it? Did we finally escape? I'm looking forward to having this one. I don't know if it's going to be as high as I currently have it. For the background. That feels a long scene. I might cut it down a little bit closer to her head in the face bubble. It's looking good though, isn't it? I'm so pleased. And that is the first page. I'm so happy. It is looking good. What? Hello, Sneaky Silk. Hello. I was showing off what I've got for my comic right now. It's not really any spoilers, so if you're worried about spoilers, you don't need to worry. But I'm so happy. And my logo! I finished my logo! I am so happy with it. There might be things I can do to make it look better. if I do a comic with you on there, oh, if I do a comic with like me on it, I should add chat. One day. Um, my other comic with Raposa, that's more of a just whenever I find something particularly funny in everyday life, I'll throw it in. It's not really a character insert, but it's closer to a character insert since it's like just slice of life. That one you might occasionally see random chat comments. That one you may eventually start seeing random chat comments. But I'm so happy with how this looks. I am so happy with how this looks. You spent 5 minutes refreshing Twitch? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Since I was only going to be on like 3 times this week, I was like, I really need to be on, and I don't want to do Genshin twice in a row. So I'll split it up by doing art. But I don't want to do art on a Friday on Genshin on YouTube. So I figured I'd do it on here. I am so happy with the way this turned out. Here's a dad joke. I cannot wait to hear it. Some dad jokes are amazing and I love them. You went onto this site to watch people live streaming. It made you twitch. Ah, that's a horrible joke, Kitsune. That is a groaner. And then we have the picture that we'll be working on today. I'm not certain if I want to work on the background yet, or if I want to work on the characters. I find the characters funner to work on than the background. But that's just because I'm better at drawing the characters in the background, which means I should be spending more time on the background to make sure it still looks really good. It does make me excessively happy, though, that I can, like, separate them. Boom. The reason you went to the new streaming site is because you were kicked out. Boom. For some reason, I kind of like that without any, like, of the line art on it. I don't know why. I think the weird simplicity of lines and color just kind of makes me happy. I would still want to fix it and make it look better, but, like, I kind of like the way that looks. Boom. There's a new streaming service named Kick. I have heard. I haven't gone to see it, though. How is it? Like, have either of you been on it? I'm just having a drink. Have either of you been on it? Because I have not been. It's like Twitch. Okay. I mean, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't go on, like, all of the different places. I mean, it's streaming. I should try and get, like, you're gonna get different viewers in general on each channel. You're gonna get, I get, like, different people hanging out, aside from, like, a few of you wonderful guys that follow me from place to place. But you see different people on each platform. So I'm kind of like, I don't mind going to new platforms and finding new people. Only Picato, where one artist wants to do stuff she can't on Twitch. You can't sneak up behind me today. Also, you're telling me what you're doing again. It's really hard to act scared when you literally telegraph your actions. It's like when you have the music behind you. Da-da, and you start looking around like, wait, what? That's the shark music! That's the shark music! Da-da! But yes, I am super, super, super excited with how much work I've gotten done. I have finished planning on essentially my entire prologue and half to probably not half. Half to a quarter to half of my first chapter for the planning stage. And I have finished the very sketchy first stage of the first page and 5 panels of my first chapter, my prologue. So I am very, very, very pleased. And I finished the logo! Oh my god! The logo! I'm so pleased with the logo. I am so pleased with that logo. Seriously. Seriously. I'm just... That makes me so happy. That just makes me so happy. Creates a clone of me. Hello. Boom! But like I said, I'm gonna work on this piece. I'm gonna work on this piece. I'm just not certain if I want to work on the back or if I want to work on the characters. The characters are more fun, and I kind of want to do that part online with you guys. Because, okay, A, I'm better at it, and B, the fact that I'm better at it means I get to actually pay attention to it less and talk with you guys more. Send the clone your way. Boom! We're not on Twitch, but I can still put up the emote. We're not on Twitch, but I can still put up the emote. Where is it? Boom! I can still put it up! I can still put it up! Eats the Foxy Bomb. One day, I really do hope to have you guys able to use the Foxy Bomb. I suppose I could take out one of the other ones. I suppose I could take out one of the other ones and try and put that one in instead. But, I mean, come on. I like my other two. I like my other two. Imagine designing a cake to be a Foxy Bomb. Oh my gosh. Okay, I wouldn't want an exploding cake. I would not want an exploding cake. Because, I'm gonna be honest here, I like cake. I like eating cake. But it would be a very tasty bomb. It would be a very tasty bomb. Stretch. Oh, darn it. I just forgot I have a pill to take. I have medication I'm taking. I forgot to grab it. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm not allowed to miss one. I'll be right back, though. I'll be right back. I had to run up and down my stairs. Good morning, Nellie! Good morning, Nellie! Thank you for waiting for me, guys. You have to have it with food. You have to have it with food, and I was trying to figure out what I could quickly have. Because I had dinner like 2 hours ago. I had dinner like 2 hours ago, which means I'm not really hungry. I really kind of should have waited to have dinner, but I was like, no. No. I'm not pausing dinner for the whole family, and I do want to eat, so... Instead, I got myself a granola bar. I am very welcome, miss. Thank you. So I'm having a granola bar, and then I will take my pill, and then we will get to drawing. Hello, Nelly! You woke up with a Kit Kat in bed? Nice. Nice. You were listening to a Five Nights at Freddy's song, and you never realized how good the line, "Don't be afraid, this won't be the first time you'll die" is? I can see that. I was insane for singing Speechless this morning. From the Disney live action Aladdin. Although, offhand, that movie pisses me off. Like, I love the new song Speechless, but that movie in and of itself pisses me off. I had to take off my like, drawing glove. I don't want to get granola bar on it. The main reason it pisses me off. The main reason the new live action Aladdin pisses me off. And I realize this is probably a very, very small thing. I realize this is probably only a very small thing. But in the original movie, in the original animated movie, when, in that song Prince Ali, it's like Genie goes, "And hey, I heard your princess was a sight lovely to see." A lot of the modern movies are cute, I can understand. One of the lines the Genie sings, good old Robin Williams, is, "I heard your princess was a sight lovely to see." This time, he says the line differently. When, what's his name? Smacking guy. What's his name? New Genie is saying it. Will Smith! That's it, Will Smith. When Will Smith sings the line, he doesn't say, "I heard your princess was a sight lovely to see." William! Yeah. What he says is, "I heard your princess was a beauty, where is she?" Which is awesome, except for the fact that he can see the princess from where he's standing. She is visible, which means he 100% don't think she all that attractive. If you've heard how attractive a woman is, and the first thing you say when she's in the room is, "Hey, heard this woman's hot, where is she?" it suggests that you don't see her. It suggests that you don't see her. I can completely see why Princess Jasmine just left the fucking room at that point and had her mind turned against Aladdin. Right there. And I don't know if they did it deliberately. But that pisses me off. That pisses me off. If they just said, "I heard your princess was a sight lovely to see," and she'd been in the room, and he'd been looking at the king, it still would have been polite, at least to her, because he's talking to the king, not to the princess. Instead, we literally got this line where he is disrespecting the princess while trying to help somebody win her hand. And it just doesn't work. It pisses me off. You guys are all at different hours. 5:41, 1:41. Is the 1:41 a.m. or p.m. though? Dawn. That would be 1:41 p.m. wouldn't the a.m. wouldn't it? How is that dawn already? Where are you? Like, normally I wouldn't ask, but my dawn doesn't come until like 7 a.m. My dawn doesn't come until like 7 a.m. You have to wake up in 6 hours to go to school? Or wake up at 6 to go to school? Either way, it sucks. Either way, getting up that early sucks. Although, yeah, don't lose your head, princess. Going to give you the guillotine experience after that comment. I was highly pissed off at that line. That line 100% turned me against that movie. To this day, the only part of it I remember happily is the fact that the princess actually got her own thing that she was looking for. And she got to have that kick-ass song. Speechless is a brilliant song. I would love to be able to sing that for you guys, but I would have to do it without accompanying, like, sound. I might still record a cover of it one day. I might still record a cover of it one day just because I love it so much. But that line in Prince Ali just turned me against like 9/10 of the movie. Not that the movie was anywhere near as good as the cartoon. They did not do things well with it. You don't sleep at 1 because you're always late when you sleep at that time. When you go to sleep at 2, you wake up at 6. Sleeping earlier makes you more comfortable and more sleepy. That's an interesting way of looking at things. These days, rather than Little Mermaid's part of your world, I'll go with Slaughter the World. I have not heard that song in a while, and I love it. I have not heard that song in a while, and I love it. I made certain to get a copy of it years ago. So it's actually on my playlist that just, it hasn't come up in forever. For the first time in forever. I will have to go and hear that one again someday. Slaughter the World was hilarious. I'm going to be going to go see a movie sometime next week, and I have no clue which movie I should go see. I have no idea which movie I should go see. We just got out the John Wick. We just got out the new John Wick. John Wick 4? Is it John Wick 4 we're on now? 4. I'm pretty certain it's 4. And I do want to see that. I'm getting a little bit, not buying the extreme, assassin anymore. It's kind of killing me. But I still want to see the movie. So, I mean, I'm going to have to go see the movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp just came out. Ant-Man and the Wasp just came out recently. So I could go see that, and I do love my Marvel movies. I do love my Marvel movies. Then I have, the Dungeons and Dragons movie, which I want to go see. I'm a gamer. And I've been told by friends of mine who have seen it that they're like, I enjoyed that. I really had fun with that. Like, best movie ever? No. But perfectly decent movie for watching? Yeah. So I want to go see that. And, there's one other movie. There's one other movie, and I can't remember what it is. It's coming out soon. It's coming out soon. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to think on it. Hello, Noodle! Hi, it is I. Hi, it is I. It is you. Hello, Noodle! Fresh fruit! I will remember that. Or at least I will try. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. I am one of those people who's like, Mario movie, that's the other one that's coming out. That's the one that's coming out on like the 5th. Thank you. I was like, there's one other movie and I can't remember what it is, but I want to see it too. Chris Pratt, it's me. I'm a Mario. No, that's not the voice. It's me. I'm Mario. They 100% admit that the voice we know as Mario was never supposed to be a voice that they used for like a long-term movie or anything. So I'm excited to see where they take it. And I'm looking forward to seeing the princess not being the one who needs to be rescued. Like, I mean, I'm assuming they're going to change it halfway through and have her be the one that has to be rescued for part of it or something, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. There's too much good stuff coming out. There's that new Elements movie. There's that new Elements movie from Pixar that's coming out. That one looks cool. I'm very excited for that one. Princess Peach seems pretty badass. I like her. I've always been the one. Even before it was cool to do so. Who was like, why is this woman not fighting back? Why is she not fighting back? She could just pick up the knife and try and rescue her own damn self. No, all too often it's the woman. Mostly in main Mario games, but it's a spin-off. Peach fights back. Yep. I loved Mario 2. Specifically because I can play as Peach. And Peach's power of, like, floating was amazing. The way she picked up the axe in the trailer, too, it was wonderful. Give Peach an AA12? AA12? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know guns. That sounds wrong to me. It's been engraved in your head. Super Mario Brothers 2 in the US. Okay. I know only what I was told and what I remember. Give her an M4A1. It's a semi-auto shotgun with a drum mag. Cool. I don't know guns. At least I understand the words that you're saying there, though. One of the reasons I love reading the Jane Yellowrock series is because the author of that book, can't I remember her name right now? Faith something. Give me a second. Faith Hunter? Is it Faith Hunter? I think it's Faith Hunter. Let me double check. Faith Hunter, American author. Picture looks the same. Faith Hunter. Give me 1 second. I took a larger bite than I thought. Faith Hunter has a book series out there called, the series main character, titular character, is Jane Yellowrock. Jane Yellowrock, and she's a vampire hunter. Her card literally has, like, her name, and the comment, have stakes, will travel. Have stakes, will travel. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Does the general art tab on my Discord have to be about my channel? No. The general art tab is for putting anything in. If you want to see fan art specifically of me, I actually have a fan art section for that. I have that general art, like, specifically because I have it for, if you do art and you want to put it up, regardless of what it's on, go for it. I like sharing people's art and just showing how awesome people are. But if you want to draw something of me specifically, then I would ask that you put that in the fan art section. I didn't realize I would need a separate section originally, because I didn't really consider that people would want to draw pictures of me. And okay, I still haven't exactly gotten a lot of fan art drawn of me. Part of which makes me sad. Not gonna lie, part of that makes me sad. but, I do have it in there just in case people do. While the other is a remodel and redesign of the game Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic. Some days I make you wish you could art. You need to practice. You need to practice, Nikki. When I'm doing my art streams, and I think I'm gonna start probably doing at least one art stream a week now. I don't know where, but I'll probably start doing one art stream a week. You should specifically just like pick up an art notebook and just try and draw while I'm here. Try and draw while I'm on. You will get a lot done. Even if it's only while I'm doing my art streams. It was given the Mario makeover and later released for Famicom in 1992 as Super Mario Bros. USA. Huh. Cool. Offhand, if you are looking for a good vampire urban fantasy, Vampire Hunter urban fantasy, Faith Hunter's Jane Yellowrock series is really good. Especially if you like guns. If you are a bit of a gun nut, she is a bit of a gun nut, and she specifically, yes. I did see your message, I just did not read the whole thing. I read it, but I didn't read it out loud. Give me. You can do some art fairly good, but you constantly feel like it's not good enough. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I can do this art here. I can do this art here. And I am still really, really, really not good. I still look at my art and I'm like, I am not good at all. That said, I am super proud of this. No, don't worry about calling it out. Sometimes I do 100% miss things, and it's really good to have you guys let me know. Welcome to the world of creative content. We're all our own worst critics. Yep. I am not that good at art. I am not that good at art. But I do enjoy doing it. And I suggest, I always like try and promote other people so that they know that they should be trying it. If that is not good now, no, because here's the thing. You will always feel that your art is not that good. What you have to do is learn that that little voice in your head is lying to you. That little voice in your head is lying to you, and it will tell you that you suck. No matter how good your art is, you could draw the Mona Lisa. You could be Leonardo da Vinci. And you could 100% still believe your art is a half step up from crap. It's how the mind works, and that's usually followed like with imposter syndrome. We do all have our own styles. Yes. This is not a style I normally draw. I do not do gears usually, and I really don't do gems or stones. This is the first time I think I've drawn a stone that's supposed to be like that actually ended up looking like a gem. I followed an online tutorial for it. And of course it doesn't look like theirs did because it's still my own style, but I like the way it turned out. I really like the way that gem turned out. Like, look at that. It looks 3D to me. It looks 3D to me. I love it. You only draw in pencil, you've never done digital art, but you're taking a class on it next year. Nice. I really, really like digital art. I started it a year? No. Oh my god, it's been 2 or 3 years now. It's been 2 or 3 years. To be or not to be. That is the pencil. Yes. You're getting into exercising, Kitsune? I need to get back into that. I have this thing. I don't like exercising when other people are in my house. I don't like exercising when other people are in my house because I have to be in my front room where my Switch is. And it bugs me. It bugs me. So I end up not exercising if there's anyone else in the house. I need to stop that. I need to just start, like, asking people to, like, leave the room for, like, my 20 minutes while I exercise. I really need to start doing daily exercises. But, yes, I love the way this turned out. You usually exercise in the house because you live with your parents at the moment, and they have an exercise area. I have an exercise area, but I don't use the stuff downstairs. It's not what I find fun, so I find it more of a chore. The one I really like doing is my boxing. My Switch boxing, which, yes, if Blake is here, I know it's not real boxing. I know it's not real boxing, but I have to, I do love doing it. It's just, it's fun and it gets me moving. It's fun and it gets me moving. You don't like doing anything with people in the house? They are forever under the darn foot. Yeah. You recently did find a very crappy website to do some digital art. 100%, the first couple of things you draw on digital will suck. You will look at them and be like, I suck horribly and nothing is working. I suck horribly and nothing is working. Or at least that's what I did when I first started drawing. I wonder if I have some of my really old art. Digital art? December 19, 2019. That looks like, oh, here we go. October. This is what I was doing back in October of 2018, 2019. I was using a program called, Concepts. Concepts. You'll put one on the Discord channel? I can't wait to take a look. That one. And that one. I have a picture of me on there, too. Y'all get to see me randomly. I have this one, which didn't turn out, but I was trying to draw Persephone from the webtoon. She did not turn out very well. But I do look beautiful. Thank you. Persephone from Lore Olympus. That was it. I remembered her name and I was like, what the heck is the show called? It's Lore something. January? This was a redraw of a really old picture I did. It still didn't turn out perfectly, but I do really like how it was so much better than the first time I tried. I think I could redo it now and make it way better. But I did like how it turned out. I was originally trying to draw a little chibi of an avatar for myself. A little tiny chibi of an avatar back before I was actually streaming. I thought I might use a PNG. And this was like one of my first drawings of it. Do I have anything else in here? I don't think I have anything else that was in here. Nope, that was just the snow globe. This was, I think, the first actual picture that I did that I really enjoyed digitally. This was, I think, the first picture I did that I actually did digitally that I really enjoyed. And I really thought turned out well. There are still a lot of things that I know that I can do to fix it. There's still a lot of things I know that I could do to fix it, but I looked at it and I was like, that looks so good. That one just looks beautiful. So I was really pleased. I was really pleased with it. It was, like I said, the one that told me that, hey, I could actually do this. It took me a good like couple of months to get used to it. You can't find the one you're looking for, meaning it's on your old phone. First, you're gonna check old chats to see if you've sent it on that and download it on this part. Yep. Enough about my old art, though. Like I said, what I was mainly going with was, oh my gosh, the first time you do stuff, especially if you haven't done it before, or if it's the first time doing it in a long time, you just look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, stop! Stop! Okay, I think we're gonna work on the characters. People line art is good. People of color. I think I want to start with hair first. I think we're going to start with the hair first. Is 30 too big? 30 will do. I'll go to 15. I like how I do that. Is this too big? Is this going to work? Yes. I'm going to make it smaller. One thing I always suggest, I wish I could make it bigger. Up in the corner over here. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Okay. I had to look to make certain that you guys could see it. It's right up here. Lock transparent pixels. Clip Studio Art is what I use. Lock transparent pixels means that you can draw on that layer, and the only place it will put down color is places where you already have color. So 100%, after you've gotten your base layers down, I suggest using that. Oh, I thought I had all of these filled in. Darn it, I should probably finish filling those in first. Unlock those so I can fill this in. Boom. The one problem with the painting is that sometimes it won't go into the far areas. Did I not just fill that? I did. Boom. Boom. And down here. Boom. And that should all be good over here. I mean, I have stuff to fix on the skin, but I don't have stuff to fix on the hair. Boom. And boom. And a couple of spaces down here. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then, like I said, I knew to go down because I'd already used that color recently. always put on the thing so it locks it. See? It only draws where you actually have pixels. And then I just make certain that everything is on a different layer from each other. And it works really well. That's too much. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna do that. A little bit of a larger one. A little bit of a larger one. This area from here is actually going to be all dark because it's in shadow. And we're gonna have that. Actually, not that. That. And one coming down from there. From there. Boom. Okay, now this part is going to go like this. And then down like that. Oh, no, it won't actually be going down that low. It won't be going down that low. There we go. You've got your phone charging? Awesome. I am actually going to delete this. I don't like how it's looking. Only I could draw the same line like 18 times and be like, do I like it yet? Do I like it yet? Boom. Okay. Actually, that's not true. I think every artist does that. I think every artist does that. Draw the same line 18 times. Do I like it yet? How much do I dislike it? Do 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 do. There we go. Oh. Do 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 do. There we go. Actually, that's not how I would do that. There. And we're gonna have a little bit down here. And we're gonna have a little bit down there. What do I use to make this art? I use Clip Studio Paint. Offhand, I think Clip Studio Paint is awesome, but they also went to a new pay system, and I'm much less fond of the new pay system. They used to have a thing where you could simply buy it once and done. And I don't know if they have that anymore. Or I think they do, but then you get none of the updates, so I don't know if it's worth it. But Clip Studio Art, yeah, go and check it out. Go and check it out. I would not suggest getting it for the monthly. Okay, 100% if you have money, the monthly may be okay for you. I do not have money. I do not have money, and therefore I can't do things like that right now. Offhand, I do love the program, though. The program is specifically made for artists, and even more specifically made for, hey, you do, like, animation drawings? We got everything you need. We got everything you need. No. That. Boom. if you can buy their old version of clip art, of Clip Studio Paint, that is definitely one that I would suggest going for. There we go. And that, because it's being partially shadowed by her body. The actual stuff I use for hardware, I'm gonna be weird here. I'm gonna be weird here. I use my what is it called? My on stream. What? You feel that? You had like 44 cents on stream? Yeah. I have what was I saying? Oh yes, for my hardware, I don't use like an Apple iPad or the Wacom tablets or anything. I actually bought a couple of years ago a Surface Pro. And after buying that Surface Pro, because I actually wrote all the time, and that was why I got it. I got it because I needed a new computer that had like internet access that I could take anywhere with me, so I had access to the internet to write. But I then found out that they made the Windows pen for it. And I was like, I would like to get it, but it's so expensive. But I finally got it, and it changed my fucking life. It changed my life. I love this pen. I love this pen. I think part of it is that a lot of the tablets you can't actually see your art on. A lot of the tablets you can't actually see your art when you're working on it, and that bugs me. I need to be able to see where I'm putting my like pen and where my line is going to be. And if I were using a Wacom, I just couldn't do that. If I was using a Wacom, I could not do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. This one's going to have a line going through it. And I actually do prefer that lighter. There we go. There we go. Now I can do a little bit of light. Make it a little bit lighter. We're going to have... That might be too bright. That might be too bright even for the highlights. There we go. You agree you don't know how people can draw without being able to see where their hand is relative to the art? That is exactly my point. I'm like, I see people do it, and I'm like, I don't understand. That is witchcraft to me. That is witchcraft to me. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm at a loss. There we go. A little bit there. A tiny bit there. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to move to a slightly more pinky one. There we go. And a little bit here. And just a little bit there. Boom. I think when I actually put that all in, it'll work. You think what was lacking was the feel of the pencil and the resistance when doing arcing lines? I can see that. It could, I'm going to be honest here, honestly, you're about to post it when this old piece of trash phone dies. That's always frustrating. That's always frustrating. I think that will look perfectly good when I actually get the tool out to actually, like, smooth it all out. I will say, when I first started drawing, not feeling the pencil on the paper, not feeling that resistance, was weird. Because even with a pen, the resistance is different. Even with a pen, the resistance is different. That said, the resistance still works. The resistance still works. It's just a different work. Here we go. Will a 10 be large enough? I might need to make it bigger. May make that a 12. 12 is too big. People are like, you shouldn't do this to your art because it makes it look photoshopped. But I'm going to be honest here. I love the way it looks when I actually, like, cut out the harsh lines. People are like, but you don't want it to look like it's being photoshopped. I'm like, but it looks better. Like, Photoshop does not look better, but I just really like this for my style. It has that really soft tone, and I love it. I need to make that smaller. 5. Oh yeah, I think that's looking good. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think the color worked well. I think the color worked well there. Why is Charger so slow? I need to get myself a new phone. I really need to buy myself a new phone. I want a slightly darker color in there. I want a slightly darker color in the dark spots. That is 100% not going to work. Boom. And a smaller brush. There we go. There we go. A little bit in there. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay, now, when we start drawing that in, you feel that? You still have an Ikea C10? My phone has gotten to the point. My phone has gotten to the point where I can completely lift up the cover. And by the cover, I mean the actual, like digital part of the phone. It doesn't work. It dies usually within a day. I have an additional, like, battery pack on there. Hello, Johnny. You sound confused about your own name because of the question mark. Hello! Your old phone made it to 1% again. You're gonna speedrun share it to this phone instead of directly post it? Go for it. Or you can wait until it gets to 5%, even though it takes longer. After all, if it takes me a little bit longer to see it, that's okay. How are you doing, though, Johnny? Do you draw? You're impatient? I can understand that. I can understand that. I tend to be too. I was hoping to get one of the new Samsungs. Because I'm going to be honest, nope. There we go. I think I'm going to have to leave some of that in there. Yes. I'm going to have to leave some of that in there just to make certain that the color's there. Now I'm wondering if it's too bright. We'll see when it's done. We'll see when it's done. Did we meet on Twitch? What's your name on Twitch? I know usernames vary, but I don't always see what your name is there. So I apologize. I will probably recognize your name as soon as you tell me what it is. You forgot that you used your name on YouTube? I do that all the time. Offhand, I do that all the time. There we go. Just soften that edge a bit. Ah, so good. And then mix that in. Okay, and see, that's a trick. It'll make your dark areas on a dark color look just a little bit deeper. It'll make those colors look a little bit deeper. I love the way it looks. Thor Valiant! See, I recognize you. I just need to hear your name. It's good to see you here, though. It's good to see you here. There we go. And I think I'm going to put on a little bit more of the purple. There. There we go. And it just makes those deeper areas pop a little bit. You just wanted to pop in and say hi? Thank you! Thank you! We're just having a very casual, cool drawing session today. I'm hoping to put out a webtoon. And this is the artwork from it. Or at least this is one of the big drawings from it. I'm hoping to put it out sometime in the next month? Probably month? There we go. I forgot most hair is darker right up at the crown. Boom. And just a little bit of the dark purple. Boom. Okay. That's cool? Yeah. I'm hoping to put it out. I've just started. Boom! That is going to be the logo. That is going to be the logo and name. It's a diesel punk with much more light steampunk sort of designs, because I prefer the lightness of steampunk. But diesel punk sort of figures out the age better, so I need to make it a little bit darker. I love this picture. I love this picture. It makes it awesome. Which winds is it? Like breeze or no? See, it works because you can think of it as clockwork winding or a clockwork wind. But yes, like a breeze. I love it. I started drawing it today. Well, not today, but like recently. Here's my excessively sketchy first drawings of my actual comic. No secrets in it. No spoilers. I can't wait. I can't wait. I've got essentially the first set of comics done. The first set of panels. And I've planned out 17 or 18? 17 or 18? Actual things. Like panels. I want to make certain I have a month. I want to make certain I have a month of updates before I post. Just in case, like, something comes up, or some sort of an issue happens, like my hand starts hurting a lot, and my tendonitis sacks up or something, and that way I have a little bit of breathing room. There we go, and boom. But yes, I cannot wait. Yes, tendonitis. I have tendonitis. My hands do not work wonderfully. My hands do not work wonderfully, especially this month. They have all been tense, but drawing helps to relieve some of the pain. In general, drawing helps relieve some of the pain, so I like the fact that it helps make it better. I got it years ago. I was so annoyed. I was working at a company. And my hand started to hurt to the point where whenever I tried to use it, it was clenching up. And I went into the doctor and he said, you have tendonitis. If you want it to get better, you're going to have to take a couple of weeks off work. You're not going to be able to write. You're not going to be able to do anything, essentially. Anything that requires your hands to work, you can't do it. So I went into my boss and I told her this, and she was like, well, this is clearly because you write novels. I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? I write novels. This is true. I am not going to dispute that. But I am going to 100% dispute if you think that this was not caused 100% by work. This is our busy time of the year. This is our busy time of the year. So I can understand why you're unhappy that, like, my, hand would be acting up now. But I do nothing but typing for you. She was like, oh. I was like, also, I haven't written in like a month. Between the art, the writing, and the gaming, I do hammer my wrists a lot. Yeah. I do. Everything I do is a workout for these. And it would probably be better. If I literally would remember more often to do my exercises. It would probably work a lot better if I remembered to do my exercises more often. Which is why I always give huge thank yous to you guys on Twitch when you, like, tell me to do my exercises. Because I forget to do it all too often. All too often. That is just way too thick. There we go. Nice and thin. There we go. That is working well. I just need to make it thin enough. Boom! Guys! That is looking so good. That is looking so good. You play fighting games on arcade? Using, like, the old sticks? Oh my gosh, yeah, you have to be careful about your hands, too. Oh my gosh, that you would. I bet you use your wrist for more than just that Genshin. Yes. 100% it's the Genshin. We are not saying it's anything else. We are not saying it's anything else. Okay, so since I'm liking it thinner, I'm going to have to thin this one out too. That is way too big. And a little bit thinner here. Boom. Okay. Oh, that is looking good. I am loving the way that is looking. Boom. Boom. And I can make that bigger. There we go, and all the way down. Perfect. Ah, I love the way it looks. I realize I do that a lot where I do the little squeal. I do love it. Oh, for Slaughter the World? Thank you. I like digital art because I usually have a really, really, really hard hand when I'm drawing. It's weird because I actually have less of a hard hand when I'm on my computer because I don't want to damage the screen. But when I'm on paper, I will draw super, super, super hard. And I can't get the super light work that I do on here. So I actually prefer working digitally now. I suddenly realized, speaking of Genshin, that I forgot to change over my resin. I may have to go over and change my resin over. Also, how many of you guys are going to be watching the live stream? How many of you guys are going to be watching the live stream? I'm so excited. Why are you scaring me, Kitsune? Why are you scaring me? Clearly playing the long game now. And I'm hoping to not spend this much, like this long on all of the comic, because that will take way too long. But on a promotional piece, essentially, like this, I feel it's better to spend the time. There we go. That's going to be too much, so I'll draw. Make that a thinner line. Too much. Johnny changed his name? You did. You did. You did before the stream started? Less confusion for us Twitch mods. Hey, it helps me. I appreciate when you guys know how to do that. Because I look at that and I'm like, you guys are gods. I do not understand this. I love the way it looks when you can put the deeper color. Because it's such a small thing. But in the areas where you get it in, it just really makes that shadow feel a little bit deeper. And yes, it was after you started watching. Or I think it was before. But yes, you were already watching when you did. Yes. There we go. Ah! I'm loving how that's looking. I realize I've squeezed like 3 times now. Boom. And it's such a subtle thing. It's such a subtle thing in the art. But it looks so good when you do it. That one's too thick, so I'm going to have to thin that out. Here we go. Your Discord name is Wild? It's Squid Bob Crabbrick. I don't have it signed on right now, but I will go and check it out after the stream. I can't wait to go and see it, though. I don't have my Discord turned on, though, so I do have to check it out after. If I was on Twitch, this would be easier. But when I'm doing my drawing ones here on YouTube, specifically, I only have, like, one of my screens is completely dedicated to actually just showing, like, my artwork, my art ROM. I have to send it to a display and then show that display to you guys, so it gives me a lot less space to work from. Also the reason why I'm not turning on Genshin. Less wild than the PFP. Boom. Ah! It's looking so good. There we go. And there we go. Oh, that's looking so good. Mm. Mm. Could be worse. Go back 8 months. That thing is cursed. The picture? I'm gonna have to go and look. I will have to go and look. My first drawing of this character was cursed. I don't know if you remember that. My first drawing of this character was 100% cursed. The actual picture itself, my Clip Studio Paint actually, like, deleted an entire layer of line art. My computer literally deleted an entire layer of line art on me. I was having trouble saving it. It was telling me that it wasn't saving in the right places. And that what was saving was, like, saving wrong. So the program itself was just having issue upon issue upon issue. I was like, this is just not working. This picture is jinxed. Fortunately, I got as far as I needed to see the character. I still need to make a character, like, sheet for her. With the front, the back, all of that. But I can do that on a different sheet and a different file. Your PFP is cursed, although you did draw some cursed stuff. Anything you're happy with sharing, generally. How does that look? Guys, how does that look? Does that not look amazing? I think it looks amazing. I'm very pleased. I'm going to take a 2-second break to stretch here. Oh. Oh. And maybe take a sip of my drink. Oh. I love the way it looks, but this takes me, as you can tell, a long time. I mean, I'm faster at it when I'm not talking with everybody. I'm faster at it when I'm not talking with everybody. Oh. There we go. Okay. Okay. And forward. I have the urge to pick up my weights and do, like, I don't know, a couple of stretches or something. Apparently I'm all tense. Oh. Okay. Oh, much better. Much better. Now the only thing that's feeling, like, tense, specifically, is my wrist. Better. Apparently I had to do, like, a full, like, just, like, shakeout. I don't normally have to do a full shakeout just to get this. Oh, okay, good. Good. Okay. Now we're going to move into his haircut. No, no. How do I stop that? There. I hit a button and was like, I don't know what that one does. I don't know what that one does. Okay. There we go. Fill in these little sides. Boom. That's good. That needs to be filled. That needs to be filled. Boom. That's part of the wall I'm going to have to fix. That's part of the wall I'm going to have to fix. Okay. I've got the base color in there. I don't want to go dark. Ooh, that's a good color. Okay. You did put some other art on there that's not digital as well? Awesome. Like I said, I can't wait to go and take a look. I will be sharing up more of my art on Twitter. Some of my older stuff. Because I have a little bit of stuff that I found from like my older stuff, and I was like, why not share some of this? Why not share some of this? It'll be fun. Finish doing your... Oh, speaking of which. Save. If I don't hit save, sometimes it does the recovery save, and the recovery save fails, like, badly. And all art is welcome. Don't ever stop and think that not all art is welcome, or that we are, like, gatekeeping. There is none of that. All art is awesome. I am happy whatever art you're putting up. Boom. That one is actually just a streak. Boom. Boom. But yes, the Genshin thing is coming in the morning. It's like another 5 hours from now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We finally get to see how Baizu works. Oops. We finally get to see how Baizu works. You're as artistic as a house brick? But you do look and comment. I'm pretty certain you are better than that. After all, I'm not that good. I'm decent because I work at it. If I am decent, it's literally only because I work at it. Okay, and this bit here will all be darker. Okay, so I've got the dark on there. I've got the dark on there. A few darker lines. And now, boom. There we go. Boom. And boom. Good. And now I just need to go over here. Boom. Just make it a little bit darker on part of it. You're as artistic as a fancy house brick? You guys are better than that. There we go. There we go. Okay, now when we put a little bit of boom and boom, and we're gonna give him a few of his own hair thingies. Oh. 3. That one looked horrible. And boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. At least you aren't. A Dallas Cowboys reject logo. Wow. Tell me how you really feel. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah! Looks so good. And I think when I pull back far enough and let you guys see the whole thing, you guys are going to be like, that looks so good too. Mm. A little bit of there, there, there. You can chat on both phones now? And one was clay. Okay. There are always art projects that you don't finish. I do it with writing all the time. Where I'm like, I need to finish this. And then I just never find the time. There we go. And boom. 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 A little bit of shading there. A little bit of lightning there. There we go. Finish this last one. And then his hair should be done. There we go. There we go. The kitty went to sleep and took her watermelons with her. Sadness. Hydrate, redeem. Thank you. Thank you. That's actually a good point. I have a full drink with me. I've only drunk about half of it so far. And it has been 2 hours. I don't even know if you can tell the work I put into his hair. Thank you. Yeah, I don't even know if you can tell the amount of work I put into his hair. Or if it's just all too close to the same color. Lots of work though, and it looks good. You went back and compared? Does it look really different, or does it not look different at all? I can't go back and compare. I do not have that option. I do not have that option. I did great. Thank you. Part of it is that it's actually, like, on my computer, which means it looks really small to me right now because I'm sitting back and away from it. As soon as I bring it back up to my face, or if I make it bigger, I'll be able to see it and be like, oh yeah, it looks way better now. But right now, I have it like a good 1.5 feet away from my face. And it's not the biggest screen to begin with. Okay. The back of my neck is itchy. The back of my neck is itchy. Okay, there we go. Have you guys ever had that? Where just out of nowhere, the nape of your neck just suddenly itches? Every once in a while I get it on mine. It's not even sweat or anything. It's just literally, wow, that's an itchy point of my skin for right now. It's looking good though. It's looking good. Annalise is going to be more difficult because I have like 3 or 4 different ways I do her hair. So I'm going to have to call up her picture. I'm going to have to call up her picture. It's not one of the recent ones. Open. Clockwork wins. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Do, 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 do. This is the full picture of Annalise. This is the full picture of Annalise. And as you can tell, I have this really dark color on her hair that I then lightened out to this. And I have this darker color in the middle of her hair. Boom. Boom. And boom. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I can put in a little bit of the dark. Save up. Save the work. Boom. Your phone just died? You're on the old phone now? Oh my gosh. My phone is like that. My phone is 100% like that, which is why I'm looking forward to getting a new one. I'm hoping to get a Samsung A73, I think is the one that's coming out this year. It's being released on like April 6th. I am hoping to get that one. It'll probably take me, like, I won't get it immediately because I don't really have money, but I'm hoping it won't take too long. Because my phone is not great. My phone is not great. There we go. She is what's known as a suicide blonde. Annalise is a suicide blonde. Died by her own hand. She's died by her own hand. So you're holding your phone vertical, mixed with YouTube compression, mixed with the fact that it's a live stream. You can't see the difference. I can understand that. Also the fact that I have it small. Let's be 100% honest here. I do have the picture really small sometimes on my computer. There we go. Is there anywhere else I need to make certain it's added in? Boom. I'm going to have to clean up this line art. I am really going to have to clean up this line art soon. There we go. That's the eye. Boom. 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 And those are on a different layer. Her eyebrows are on a different layer. You have a Samsung Galaxy J7 crown right now? I don't know what the crown is. That sounds nice though. Transforms into a fox neck. If you must slither around me, you can. You really don't want to go to bed, but you seriously need to go to bed? Go, get some sleep. Thank you for coming around, though. Thank you for coming around. I always appreciate it. I love... Nope, that isn't working. Boom. Thank you for coming around. Thank you. Josh Dub's Feet. Interesting name. Thank you very much for the compliment. Thank you very much for the compliment. I don't think I'm that good at art, but I have been doing it for a long time, so I guess I am, I have picked up some. See? And then it looks a little bit like a dye job. It looks a little bit like a bad dye job. Rest well. Rest well, Noodle. Get good sleep for school. That is important. Learning is very important. Do you draw? Wiggles your toes. Do you draw, Josh? Sleep well. Sleep well. It was great having you here. There we go. And then we'll see how it looks. Continue to slither around the Foxy. When in doubt, look at your rig. Okay, that's true. I have done everything in the rig myself. I need to finish opening up Blender and actually start like getting to work on my tail. But I've been so interested in this webcomic and trying to get it up that I have not had the time to like work on it. I have not had the time to work on it. You don't do art? Too bad, Josh. Still, thank you. Welcome for coming. Right now, I'm trying to start up a webcomic. I should be starting up a webtoon comic. I might eventually have my own website for it, but I'll probably start on webtoon to start. And these are going to be the three main characters from it. These are going to be the three main characters from it. People don't own people. You will find a way to own me or adopt me. We've already said you can't. Everything you've tried so far has not worked. You can't see anything since you're literally a foot, but you know that my art is good. I will accept that. I will accept that foot. I do love the way this looks. Because it actually does look like she has a semi-bad dye job. And I realize that makes it much more difficult to draw. Unless you are also a mythical person, and then we can talk. I'm not immediately saying you will win, but at the very least, there are different laws for mythical creatures. There are different laws for mythical creatures. From there and then boom. There we go. This part's going to be all dark. Boom. And boom. Then we've got the lighter bits. There we go. And a little bit down here. Very light one down there. Then we mix all of this together. How are you supposed to live in these conditions? You can't even twerk. You can't say you do have one foot in the door. True. Do you guys like toe hair? It's not a question I've ever thought about. I will be honest, that's not a question I've ever considered before. There we go. At this rate, I might actually completely finish the head today. Depends. How big is your foot? How big a foot are you? Because if you're a regular size foot, then there's really not enough hair for you to worry about. There's really not enough hair then for you to worry about. But if you're a big foot, then you might want to. That's the Foxy, thank you! Thank you, Kitsune! Thank you! There we go. For some reason, I tried to make her before with a slightly variated hairstyle, and it just ended up looking really good. With like the light and the dark working together. I don't know why, I really liked the way it looked. Excuse me. I don't normally have coughing fits, but thank you. 30 in American men? That sounds very large. Then you might want to. Or you're a foot. You can't always shave the toe hair. Is that too big? There's no too big. It's just the size you are. There is no too big. There is no too small. It's just the size you are. I try to, make certain that nobody feels embarrassed for being, too large or too big or too small or anything. Everybody feels comfortable on my streams. There we go. I don't know why this just looks so really, really, really good. I don't know why. I love the way it looks. When you mix the two together, so it actually, has little waves of the different color going down. I don't know why. I love the way it looks. I would do it for the other characters, but I don't know where I would put the lines to make it look like this right now. So I'm gonna have to decide if I want to do it for everyone. Are you suggesting I go bald? Hey, bald can be beautiful. Bald can be beautiful. Some really prefer it. I am generally not one of them, but some people really do. I will say, having hair as long as I do, oh my god, being bald would be so much easier. Being bald would be so much easier. I have a friend who has excessively, he's got a military cut. And his hair, he walks out of the shower and essentially it's dry. Essentially, it's dry. I'm like, you've been out for 2 minutes. He's like, yeah, of course, it's completely dry. Why would it not be? I will get out of a shower. And if I don't leave my hair completely unwrapped with like nothing on it, it will be wet for hours. I have literally washed my hair at 11 a.m. and still had it slightly damp in places at 7 to 8. If I tie it up, it will literally be like wet and damp forever. I look at people who actually do have like less hair, and I really do look at them and I'm just like, I kind of wish I was like that. I kind of wish I was like that. Do 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 but yeah, my hair is horrible to try and keep, clean and everything. It's a pain. It's just a pain. Okay, I've got that part done. And it looks good. I'm going to want to add some of the regular color back in. A few of those white spots got a little bit too light. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. There we go. There we go. Boom. There we go. And I'll put some of the light into the other hair as well. You need to have dinner? Go. Have some good dinner. Have some good dinner. I had hamburger helper for dinner. Which I realize people probably are like, ew, really? I've always had a secret thing I actually really like. I really like it. Bunny has her blood works result today. She's having a panic attack. Don't worry. I know you're there for her. I know you're there for her. And we all need a friend to be with us when things like that come up. I was so unhappy with myself. I went into the doctors myself this week. And for the first time in like forever, my blood pressure was actually like high. My blood pressure is never high. My blood pressure is never high. I was left going, I don't know. I really need to start working out. The fact that my blood pressure was high just made me very unhappy. There we go. Okay. Is that too big a difference? You air fried some chicken thighs? Cool. Air frying chicken thighs is fine. I do admit I almost never air fry things. I almost never air fry things. I really have gotten fond of using my rotisserie. I have gotten so fond of using my rotisserie So usually I will end up buying tiny chickens. Like actually just like regular tiny chickens, and I will cook them in my rotisserie. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's you. You put others before yourself. Oh, you're getting blood work done. Stretch. Stretch. And then fall into a puddle. Fall into a puddle. Trying to decide if I like that hair or if I don't like that hair. It looks too... You said it and forget it? Yes. It looks too lined. The lines are too uniform. Do I want to get rid of them all and start over? Oh, I got it right the first time. You just mean in general. Yes. See, I did it on here, and on here it doesn't look as lined. On here it doesn't look as lined as it does on my current work. Maybe just because I haven't done the actual shading yet? Maybe I'll work on it. Okay, if I don't like the amount of lines it has, then that means I clearly need to do this and make it, variant it up a little bit. Starting to think you need a new keyboard? Too much Genshin, your spacebar is iffy? Yeah. I need to go over and do my Genshin soon. I haven't done my Genshin. I can feel it just like eating at me slowly. There we go. Okay. Let me try this again. Maybe I just made it too dark. And move that to 5. And then we're going to go in. We're going to do this. Okay, that's looking better. It's the call of the void. It really is. Okay, part of it is that my mind is set thinking about next update. We've got the Genshin, live stream coming up in, 4 hours? 4.5 hours? I'm so eager for it. I love watching it. If I looked like I was looking down really weirdly, it's because I was leaning my chair back as far as I could. And my camera is like, what are you doing? I can't see you now. No. Start it back up. No. Turn back on. Give me a moment. Okay, the question is, while I can't project to my, thing anymore right now, do I want to quickly do a Genshin and do my energy? I will save, and then I will quickly do my Genshin energy. Save. Okay. Then I will see if I can reconnect this before we actually, like, before we finish our stream for today. And I can always just condense my resin. I can't. I can't just condense my resin today because I think I'm already at 5. I am 99.9% sure that I'm already at 5. Okay, good. It's fine. Nothing dropped. Nothing dropped. I had to move my computer. Or rather, I had to move where my camera was because it couldn't see me. Did I lose both? I lost one. There it is. I had to confirm I lost my weight. I have my weights that I use for Genshin. Not for Genshin, for Twitch. And I lost one of the weights. I knocked it off the back. I should have moved it completely off. I should have moved it. Yeah, I'm at 160. I think I'm at 5. I should have moved it completely off, but I didn't think to. Yep, I'm at 5. Okay, I have a list. What do I want to do today? It is Thursday. Transience. Transience is the name of the game.
A blade embraces its duty as a jeweler cherishes.
You're interested? I could take these guys in. Nah, I want to do this quickly. Boom. I'm like, I kind of want to use my other one, but at the same time, I want to do this quickly, and I know that my other team is not quite as good as this one yet. At least you're not finding your bro's dumbbells with your foot due to his laundry. Yes. Yes. Okay, and I do already have this properly set to Genshin start. I am trying to crown Kokome. I am trying to crown Kokome, and that's why I have this. That does sound painful. That sounds excessively painful.
Emerge.
Perfect. Okay, let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Ah! Who froze me?
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. A sight to behold.
Boom! 1, 2, 3. Boom.
There is no escape.
Boom! Oh, nice. I got all the big guys. Done. Done! Also not a good way to start your... Oh my gosh, your school day. That would be horrible. There we go. Condensed resin! Good enough. Continue the challenge. I don't think I'm going to do all 5, but I'll probably do just the one more before I jump back out. I might jump back in. I might jump back in. And finish my 5. Boom. 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 Boom.
Shine down. Right here. Right now.
2, 3.
Nothing lasts.
Boom! 1, 2, 3. Boom!
Right now.
2,
Right here.
3.
Illusion shattered. Now you
Boom! Oh my gosh, I took a lot of damage that one. Hello, Crumbling Sanity! How are you doing today? There we go. How are you doing today? You can stay a little bit injured. And then I can go and change in some. Leave domain. Perfect! Like I said, I'll probably jump back in and do the other 3 I want to do. YouTube? Having YouTube? I can understand that. Oh, speaking of which, you guys can't see my screen the way I can. You guys can't see the screen the way I can. Boom! Now it will be bigger for you. You're having YouTube troubles? I am so sorry. I wish I could help. I don't know what troubles you're having, though. I wish I could help you. I don't know what troubles you're having. I think I can only do 2 right now. 2. Boom. It's all good? I'm glad that it's all good at least. I'm glad that it's all good at least. I finished my dailies, right? Yes. Not that the points do anything for me, but... Not that the points do anything for me, but... How are you doing today otherwise? Are you doing good otherwise? We were doing art until I closed my screen by accident and my computer completely like destroyed itself and said that I wasn't allowed to like reconnect. I'm going to try and get back into it, but I figured I'd do my energy real quick. Can't type full sentences? That would be frustrating. You're scanning me!
Right now.
You are scanning me!
I see everything.
Boom. Boom!
The Temple of Wisdom. Shine down.
Boom!
It's so much.
Oh my god!
Turn it.
They hit her for like 2 seconds and she died!
Make yourselves at home.
Boom! You guys just need to die. Like, both of you. Where's the other one? You're here. Confirm. Boom! Everyone gets healed. 1, 2, 3.
Everyone hold hands. Illusion shattered. Torn.
Boom! You hope Cookie's on the next batter? I don't know if Cookie's going to be. I'm hoping so, though. Mouse AMSR. Yes. My mouse is super loud. I'm sorry. So is my key tapping. I just hit my keys really hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, a couple more of these. A couple more of these. Don't be sorry. Okay, but I really kind of have to be because I feel bad. A lot of people can play these games and you will never hear them. Kiku's doing well. She was feeling a little bit antisocial today. Kiku was feeling just a little bit antisocial today, so she was like, nope, I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out. I was like, okay, you don't have to then. Boom. Boom! 1, 2, 3. Boom! That is much closer to how it's supposed to go. You know, but it's the same feeling too. Even if you adjust the noise so it won't catch the noise from your keyboard. Yeah. I think part of my issue is that I have my mouse right above my keyboard because it doesn't hear me as well if I put it above my head. There's something with it where for some reason it just does not catch my voice if it's not like about 1.5 feet from my face. And I don't have a good holder to move it closer to my face without actually having it like in my lap, which doesn't work. My lap is not a stable place to put a mouse. Not a mouse, microphone. Yeah, I need to get one of those really cool microphone things that you can actually like hook up and then it comes at you from the side. So it can just hang in front of you while you're working, but it's like 1.5 feet above your keyboard. A boom arm, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those. And I really need to get one, but at the same time, yeah. But you need money to buy those things. I have no money to buy those things.
That is simply not the way the world works.
If I get a job, I will probably end up buying myself one. I have a lot of things I want to buy when I get a job. You don't have one either yet? I have a couple of friends who do, and they say that they are wonderful. They absolutely, like, adore the ones they have. And I really like my actual mic, so I don't want to get rid of that. My mic, I find, is really good. Like, I bought it cheap, but it sounds really good, I'd say. It sounds really good, I'd say. Boom. Ah!
Illusion shattered. Allow me. A sight to behold.
Boom! 1, 2, 3. Boom!
Remove all obstacles.
Boom! No! I told you to change. It didn't change. Confirm. Boom! Tenements of the Deep! When you get an apartment, you're thinking about getting the secondary monitor? I had to get the secondary monitor. The secondary monitor was, like, necessary for me.
Nothing lasts forever.
Boom, boom, boom. Now, where are you? Boom.
Shine down.
Ah! I don't have it filled up yet. I thought you were dead. Boom! You're going? Thank you for coming, Thor. Thank you. It was good seeing you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate seeing you. It's always fun when I get to hang out with you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be going back to the art. I just want to take care of this energy first. Oh, a gold one! I got a gold one! I'm overly excited about that. I'm overly excited about that. A gold one! Yep. One, two, three.
A sight to behold.
Boom! One,
Right here.
two, three.
Emerge. Everyone hold it.
Boom,
Illusion shattered.
boom.
Allow me. Show them.
Ow!
Is over.
How did they do that?
Nearly now.
How did they do that? Darn it.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Boom!
Transcend all constraints.
Boom! Boom!
Right now.
One, two, three.
Emerge.
Oh, there we go. How are they doing so much damage out of nowhere? They do not normally kick me around like that. They do not normally kick me around like that. I mean, they do on occasion, but not normally. Another gold one! Woot! Woot! Another gold! And one more. And one more.
Right here.
Boom,
Right now.
boom. Boom. And run. Boom.
Hold the line.
Ow.
I'm always watching.
Boom. 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 Be moving already. You need to always be moving.
Shine down. Time to
Boom. Boom. Done. Done.
allow me.
And you got healed. Good. Okay. I took my Ayaka in here, but she's not quite doing a lot of damage for here yet. She's doing decent damage. Very decent damage. Just not for a team where you need electricity, since I don't have any electricity on. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Here we go.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. We're gonna do these. And then we might just check to see how many fans we can make. Cookie. I kind of hope Cookie is on the next one. Okay, I would like to get... How many of these? I won't get that many today. I need 42. I need 42. Boom. But how many do I have now? Make me 11 of those. Evening! Evening! How are you doing? No. I'm going back to the arting. I was working on it and I closed the screen by accident, which disconnected the computer. And I'd forgotten that I needed to do my energy on Genshin. So I just wanted to do my energy on Genshin. I just wanted to do my energy for Genshin. Boom. Okay, how many am I at now? 19. Okay. That is a perfectly decent amount. 19. I could actually probably raise up one of her skills. I'm gonna see if we can. I could raise up either of her skills. Oh. Boom. Nice! Double crowned. I still have to get the last one. I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Eek! So happy. Okay, I will jump off of this now. I have done my dailies. That's really all I need to do. I have a lot of characters. Actually, it's easier to show from the other one. It's easier to show from the character archive. I have Wanderer. I have Nahida. I have Tanari. I have Yaimiko and Shenha. I have Kakome. I have fought long and hard for Kakome. She avoided me for essentially every one of her last ones until the most recent one she was on. And I threw every single thing I had at her and saved up forever because I was not missing her. So I got her. Raiden. Everybody has Aloy. Or at least everybody who was playing like last year has Aloy. Yoimiya was my first 5-star. And I love her. For single person damage, I think she's still the one that does the most. I have better groups, but as a single damage dealer, I think she beats out pretty much everyone. I just got Ayaka. And much like Kakome, I had to fight to get her. I really wanted to roll for Dea, but when I was rolling on the one just before Dea, I got a Jean and lost my 50-50. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm saving that 100% for Ayaka. The only 5-stars you have are Venti and Ketching? How long have you been playing? I have Kazuha. And I have Hu Tao. And I have Zhao. And then I have my group of standards. Ketching, Mona, and you only have... I suppose it takes a long time to get to like level 35 or whatever, where you can start doing your dailies. As soon as you can start doing your dailies, you can start getting a lot more wishes. As soon as you can start doing the dailies, you get a lot more wishes. Chi-Chi, Diluc, and like I said, Jean. This was my first Jean. I do not have any constellations of her. I'm very pleased. I've been playing a year, nearly 2 years now. I think it's like a year and 3/4. I think it's a year and 3/4, so nearly 2 years. Boom. Okay, and we will hang out here, Batman style, for the end of the day. Boom. Boom. Okay. I will turn off that, and I will turn back on my display. It'll just take me a moment, hopefully. You're AR-38, so yeah, you just got the ability. Okay, give me half a second here. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There we go. I will try and move so that I'm like looking at this camera rather than moving it again. Up here. And connect. There it is. Oh. There we go. And you should be able to see it there. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. There we go. I have been working on this. General Techno. I can show you my other art too. I finished. Yeah, I think I am gonna move my camera. It makes me look weird for a moment, but the angle is just so much better from my other monitor when I'm doing arting. You've been spending your evening chatting with friends while adding colors to a commission you bought? Nice. They look like Genshin characters, do they? Thank you. I don't know if they look that good, but thank you. I appreciate the thought. I've been working mainly on their hair, as you can tell. I've been working mainly on their hair. I went over and checked out Ringiko's prices for her commissions today, because I was like, okay, I've gone back to your site. How much do you charge? How much would it cost to get you to draw my character? Because, I mean, you draw so nicely. I would love to have you. And then I checked it and nearly had a heart attack and was like, okay, that's going to be a eventual. Oh yeah, you can see why. I'm not saying it's not worth it. It is totally worth it. It's just more than I have right now. It's just way more than I have right now. I will not say it's not worth it. It's totally worth it. But I mean, it's Ringiko, of course. But yeah, I had to go and check. I was like, just to see If I have a goal, what would my goal be? Apparently that. Apparently that is what my goal would be. Make this bigger. Because I feel like this is just not working for me. Boom. What am I using for the hair texture there? Literally, I'm just using my, my... I thought I was using my brush tool. I am not. What I was using is way too small for you to see. Boom. Stars. Apparently I was using stars for the texture. Which makes an interesting texture. Can I make it bigger? Makes for an interesting texture. Give me a minute. I'm going to... Boom. Okay, put that back on. I'm going to move that to like 40. And I'm going to fill in this area. But yeah, it's stars. I will show you the big size of the stars afterwards. Boom. I would go thinking right in... Oh, for the lines? That's just me putting on lines with my pen tool. With my general pen tool. My G pen. I am kind of weirdly liking the way the stars are helping, like, fill it in, though. I am kind of weirdly liking the way the stars are helping to fill it in. Okay. Now... bigger. That is a little bit too airbrushed, but that's kind of the look I'm going for. So, smaller. There we go. That's looking much better. That's looking much better. Hello, Harlow Games! Some amazing art. Thank you. Thank you! I think my art is only mediocre, but I do love taking, you know, compliments for it. So thank you. Thank you very much. Boom. There we go. There we go. This is the piece we're working on right now. I'm starting up a webcomic. I'm starting up a webcomic called Clockwork Wins. And this is the... You're welcome. Thank you. This is the picture of the three main characters. There we go. I've got the... boom. The logo finished finally. I've got the photo finished, like, the logo finished finally. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. What do you think? What do you think? Clockwork Wins. When you see Clockwork Wins on, you can check. Although, if you sign in and, like, follow me, you'll be able to hear when it comes out. You'll love it! I'm so glad. It took so long. I think there's like 18. I think there's 18 different layers. It took forever to put together. But it looks so good, so it was all worth it. Like myself looking good. Thank you. Thank you. And what do you need help with? What do you need help with? They're cutting off your toes! Who are they? Who are they? That's the question. Am I good with that hair? I might be good with that hair. I think it looks good. It looks different than the other three, of course. It looks different than the other three, of course, but it's supposed to. The CIA! What information do you have that the CIA requires? What information do you have? I'ma eat the toe. There we go. Hair is finished. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Trying to decide if I want to do eyes next, or if I want to do skin next. I could do the eyes. I usually do eyes for last, though. But I'm having an urge to do eyes. No, I think I'm going to do skin. I think we're going to do skin. Do, 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 do. Boom. We just need to fill in some of these spots. Do 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 do. The information you have, just a little bit of bomb threats. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get for hiding information from the CIA. Hair. Looks like I got some of the hair where I didn't want it to be. What the heck? Make smaller. There we go. Go back to this. Like 3, because I'm drawing small. Small, small, small. Small. Nothing there that needs to be added. Nothing there that needs to be added. Nothing there. Do 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 do. Is that coloring anything? No, it's not. Why are you not? Oh, because it's on the hair layer. Skin. Okay. Now that it's working again, boom. Okay, we have all that. I'd kind of like to fix this line work just up a little bit. Okay, boom. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Go back down to hair now. Or skin. Boom. It's 8 a.m. Don't make me break out the mod tools. Willwood? I do not know Willwood. What sort of music does he do? What sort of music does he do? Okay. We're gonna have to set this as a reference layer. And this is something I'm just learning how to do. So if it doesn't end up looking perfect, I apologize. If it doesn't end up looking perfect, I apologize. Okay, then we put on that. And that's my skin color right now. That's my skin color right now. So we're gonna move to red. Gonna move to there. We're gonna use pink. No, it'll go out still. No, not the star splatter. That one. Boom. And then a little bit of a yellow. Boom. And then a little bit of a darker blue. Boom. Okay. Then you erase all of the areas you don't want. Nothing has to be perfect. Okay, it may look good either way, but I want it to look perfect. I want it to look perfect. This is something I'm just learning how to do. Apparently, if you put it on the skin like this, it won't go over the hair, so that's good. And then you go into this, and you really mix these. Blend. Only in the places it is. And we're going to do it on 20. Why are you not melding? Boom. There we go. And it adds a lot of dimension to the skin. It adds a lot of dimension to the skin. It's probably good. I'm working on it. I'm hoping. Boom! There we go. I just need to make that way more lighter. There we go. There we go. Your art is looking good too. And as you can tell, that way, her skin, even from back here, looks a lot more three-dimensional-ish, even without putting on shading. Blending and blurring in some highlights and shadows just to give the skin some variety. Yep. Apparently, if you put on, go up to there, yellow above this line, and red or pink above this line, and then blue below that, up to like part of the chest. Then, yes, my kitty is being excessively loud. I may have to go over and say hello to him. You need to leave, Josh? Sadness. Then it starts, you can actually do this so it looks like more variety before you even add in the shadows. Before you even start adding in the shadows. We'll need to put on some there. And we'll need to put on some here. And we'll need to put on some here. And we'll need to put on some here. Then we're going to need to delete all of the places that it isn't. Delete all of the places around it where it isn't supposed to be. There's a way to do this actually on your original layer. And I haven't quite figured out how to properly do that yet. So I tend to do it on a second layer. And then I go back and I do all of my my actual shading on my first layer. There we go. You'll figure it out eventually. I will. You use Ibis paint? I have heard Ibis is actually really good. I use Clip Studio. I use Clip Studio. You're the best. I'm the best artist you've seen in the last 3 hours. Thank you. Thank you. Who did you see before then? You specified the last 6 hours. Now I'm wondering who you were watching before then. I do not. I do not have the 2.0 upgrade. Part of me refuses to, because I'm going to be honest here. I don't really have the money to pay for the program right now. I'm super excited about it, but I would not be able to pay for the updates. I would not be able to pay for the updates. Yeah. And I really don't like the fact that they're insisting that you go on a pay schedule for it. I really, really, really hate that they are making you go on a pay schedule for it. I don't think that suits 90% of their artists. I mean, there are a lot of their artists. There are a lot of their artists, and a lot of them will be able to do it. But there are also a lot of people who simply won't be able to. There are a lot of people who simply won't be able to, like, pay for that. And I don't think that it's fair that they should be, like, changing their thing now to go to, like, monthly updates. So I'm really unhappy with that. I'm really unhappy with that. That said, I mean, I'll probably go for it eventually, but I'm going to stick with this for a while. They have a couple of things I really do want, though. They're using a cumulative model, so 2.0 will get you all the new features. 3.0 will get you all the features added between 2.0 and 3.0. It is... I might go and upgrade just the 2.0 base and not get the updates. Not get the updates in the middle. But I'm going to wait for a couple of months, because then I'll get all of the updates up to then. Then I'll get all of the updates up to that point. Adobe is the archdevil. Is the archdevil. I've never actually used Adobe. I guess that's a little, like, thing for me. I've just never used it. It's been way too expensive for me. It's just way too expensive for me. I was using Krita. And Krita does not do 3/4 of the stuff that this program can do. This is more they really under-monetized their software. They could have. Yeah. They made their first one specifically so that everyone could afford it. And then, now they're changing it so they can try and get, like, more money out of it. And I respect that. I don't feel that, yeah. I personally hate, it's just me, I guess. I personally hate you have to pay for constant updates or constant use of the program. I really like buying my programs once and just using them forever. And if I have to pay $100 or $200, I will do that. Because I'm fine with that. But that is what's pissing me off about Windows currently. I prefer using Word. I prefer using Word to write with. And I just got tired of paying $10 monthly for a program. I was like, I don't need to, no! I don't have money right now! Forget this. It's why you're glad that they don't require subs? Yeah. Oh, you just mean that more people bought CSP years ago? And that's all the money that they got from you for 7 to 8 years. I suppose? Like I said, it just... Except, of course, that everyone didn't buy it 7 to 8 years ago. I bought this program last year. And as soon as I feel that I've gotten enough, like, up out of it, I'm going to try and upgrade. But I just can't upgrade right now. How do you live? Yeah, I'm willing to pay for an upgrade here and there. I'm willing to pay an upgrade here and there. I really dislike how they're doing theirs. How do I go live? Oh, how do I go live? Also, hello, Rezu. Hello, Rezu. Yeah, OBS is how I do it. OBS is how I do it. I use VC Face for my avatar. VC Face is awesome. VC Face rocks. I make my characters in Vroid, and I usually use Clip Studio to make my own outfits. I'm hoping to move into Blender, but I haven't started yet. I'm hoping to move into making my character in Blender, but I haven't started that yet. And yeah, I usually use OBS as my connector. Okay, this is my regular skin color. So probably that for the darker one. That for my shadows. Move a little bit more into the blue. Boom. No. There. Okay, let's see how this looks. It's doing a save. It's doing a save. There we go. Save, just to make certain it's saved properly. Like that. Like that. That's why I double save. Neko RB? I am not a cat. Kitsune. Skin. Boom. And boom. There we go. Okay, let's see if this... Where did all of my colors go? Where did all the colors I was using go? Okay, that's my skin. Actually, I should make certain I have my proper skin. That's my skin prod color. Then we're going to move over here. We're going to move down here. Back! Can always add an O. Become a chimera, 1/3 fox, 1/3 snake, 1/3 neko. True, I suppose. There we go. There. Okay, and a little bit over here. And a little bit down here at the hair. A little bit there. Boom. Boom. We're going to want to darken that up. We're going to want to put a little bit of darkness here. And darken up part of the chin. And let's see how that looks. Or do we want to go back to this proper skin color and put in some of the lights? There. We're gonna have some lower lips. And a little bit of a boom. Okay, let's do some of the work here. Fading everything in. Boom. Boom. A little bit there. A little bit in the lips. Nice little lightness on the nose. Boom. How's that looking for shading? How's that looking for shading? I am liking it. I am liking it. Who's Senko-san? I saw that question up above. Senko-san is wonderful. Boom. And boom. And is this too big? There we go. And a little bit of mixing in. And there we go. There we go. That didn't actually do as much as I wanted above the eye. So I'm going to actually add a bit of a darker line to it. With a little bit darker. Boom. There we go. There we go. I like it. I like it. Ah! Looking so good. Looking so good. You can't keep going? Oh. Sadness. Sadness. Thank you for coming, though. Thank you for coming. You know I always appreciate seeing you. I always appreciate seeing you. A little bit of darkness there. A little bit of darkness here. A little bit of darkness here. There we go. And I think we're going to finish her arm here, and I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to finish the arm here, and then we're going to go and stop for the day. I'm going to... Boom. There we go. And we're going to have a little bit of under here. A little bit of under. And then this part is actually going to get quite a bit. Oh, I forgot the elbows. I forgot the elbows. There we go. Sorry, pink. Bigger. Pink. Pink. Bigger. Not that big. There we go. And boom. You planning to do any custom palettes? Yes, I am. But I haven't yet because I don't know how. I totally want to. I just don't know how. So I'm going to have to wait until I know how to do that. I have to look up a tutorial. I have to look up a tutorial. I have to look up a tutorial and I haven't yet. That is me being lazy. That is me being lazy and I just haven't looked it up yet. That will be completely. That will be completely. And that will be like there. Just a tiny bit there. You wouldn't be able to see any shadow from there. You would see a little bit of shadow coming up from there. Okay. Oh, those did not. That one did not fade in as well as I was hoping. There we go. But yes, I am planning on doing, like I said, custom sets. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. You want to use the color set window? I'm hoping to do that. I haven't looked it up yet. I've been bad. I've been bad. You have a website? I do not. Okay, technically, if we want to go as technically as possible. If we want to go as technically as possible, I do have a website, but it's down now, and I have a blog, but I haven't posted on that blog in months. I do have a Discord. And if you give me 2 seconds, I will be able to get you a link. I have been thinking, I was so cagey on it, I have been thinking I might want to make a new website. But I haven't yet. Is it on this one? Yes. Here we go. Boom. Boom! Discord server. Okay, sad. It's not a bad idea to self-host. Yes. I would rather not be beholden. I would rather self-host. When I had a website for my writing, I did self-host. Alrigtha? I thought you were originally writing thanks, but it looks like the gorilla. And I tried reading it backwards, and I don't see a word there. Alrigtha? I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry. But yes, I will probably host again, host myself when I do. I will probably host myself when I get another site. And I have been thinking I might want to get one specifically for, like, my art. Matthew McConaughey word? Isn't he the guy who just does uh-huh? Or mm-hmm? He makes like a little like noise like that. Unless you're talking about the sound I do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I make a lot of noises. I make a lot of noises. Alright. Yes, thank you. That's on the upper. Normally I try and make certain I'm doing this only on the layer that I want it. I was not as good today. I was not as good about that today. Boom. I am actually going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to come in with it even smaller and do it again. As though that will net me a different response. Boom. 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 There. And that, oh, that's actually on the lower one. Here we go. And I think we're done for today. How's she looking? Ah, she's looking so good. Guys, I'm loving that. I am loving that. I am loving how her skin's turning out. Oh my gosh. I could go down and do her feet, but I think I'm going to put shoes on her. I think I am going to put shoes on her. Shouldn't the punctuation be before the wow? If it's backwards, it should be. It should be. Ah. Okay. I feel like I've been working hard. And I have been. Character on the left. Oh, my character in white. That is my scientist. That is my scientist character. That is my scientist character. I love her. And I did just have her in shoes. But I looked at it and I was really unhappy with the way it was looking. I was like, it just doesn't seem like it fits. And then I tried... You're bad? My bad. I did try the boots. I tried the boots after I got... what am I thinking? I put those, the same boots on one of my bad guys, and I was like, it looks so good. So I changed the color and put them on her too. Yeah, I hope she wears a lab coat over that. It covers most of her. She will probably have a lab coat that she wears. She will probably have a lab coat that she wears. She probably has a lot of H2O2 handy. Probably not a lot of H2O2. That is highly acidic, if I remember correctly. Basic? Is it acidic or basic? It's deadly. Yes, peroxide. I was like, I know it's one of the two. I know it's very deadly. For the sake of white clothes, yes, she would have that. She would have that. I love her outfit. It looks so good. It looks so good. I like the fact that each of the characters has their own style. I like the fact that each of the characters has their own style, but they still all work together. It looks... My only issue with it, and it's more an issue with because it's diesel punk, is that I think it looks a little bit more steampunk than it does diesel. I think it looks a little bit more steampunk than diesel punk. I'm hoping that won't, scare people off. You've got a character you want to work some white outfit stuff into, but the big issue is I can't see it staying white. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. You get to literally say it's your comic and if she just stays clean. Or you can actually have fun making it dirty and then having her be like, no, I will continue to clean this and use peroxide. I will continue to clean this and use peroxide. When she starts doing adventuring, I'm seriously going to have to figure out what I want her to do. I just had to draw the little chains on her dress. I just had to draw the little chains on her dress snapping off as I realized that she fell and she moved her legs too far apart. And the chains would have broken. The chains would have broken before they let her, split her legs that far. I was like, welp. Welp. I guess I'm gonna have to do that. You are broken. I see. That OC would probably just not clean it knowing her. Okay, if you're not pleased with it as well, yeah, then you have to. Alright, we got a lot of work done today. And I cannot wait to do more. We're going to be doing weekly runs at this. Pretty much for the foreseeable future. Maybe not next week, though. Next week, I'm only going to have a couple of shows. I'm going to have people in town visiting, so I won't be doing many shows at all. But I will see what I can do. Maybe I'll make it so I just have a drawing show on YouTube. Maybe, I think so. Excuse me. But I think that's gonna be it, guys. Let me hit save. Before something else goes wrong. Busy Foxy, yes. I don't normally take time off. You guys know that. I don't normally take time off, but that, along with the fact that I'm taking medication right now and trying new stuff for my migraines, I think it'll be better if I'm off for a week to try and get all of that finished at once. And then return. Oh, no. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have to go. Yeah, health and friends take priority. Like I said, normally I try and make certain that I have it other times. Save as, just to make sure. Whenever it asks me, do you want to replace this? I need to stop and go, I'm gonna actually stop and just take a moment. Instead of deciding on whims to stream. Yeah. One of the first things I got told when I started streaming, was, even if you don't know what you want to do, or you make it a straight variety show, if people know when you're going to show up, they will start arriving, because they will trust you for being reliable. You'll always be there for them when they want to see you. So it's weird, but actually, streaming at a specific like time, even if it's only once every week, is better than randomly going live and streaming something that a lot of people like. It's kind of weird. It's kind of you would think it would be the other way. If you were just doing more popular stuff, you'd get more people watching you. But yeah, it's actually reliability. They want to know when you're going to be online. Which does mean that I did see a slight drop when I changed my times back to evening. But I got to see a whole bunch of people that I haven't in a long time, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It was worth it. It was worth it. Plus, I live much more nights. Yeah, consistency's important. When you wake up at 5 a.m., you're happy to see the cute fox. She's the first thing you see when you wake up. Okay, maybe not the first. Maybe not the first. The problem is forcing yourself to do it. I can see that. I can see that. Foxy, can you... repair? Can I repair you? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I cannot repair. I control the waters. And I control the whirlpools. I break things better than I fix them. I break things better than I fix them. Your comic updating went from completely unreliable once you let your schedule slip. That's why I want to make certain before I start posting that I have a full month of episodes finished. I want to have a full month of episodes done. Maybe more. Maybe more if I'm only putting up stuff once a week. I feel that if I'm putting it up only once a week, I'm probably going to want 2 months. And that way, even if I get sick, or if I have to take a couple of weeks off, or if my tendonitis starts bugging me, the actual people reading my comic won't have to deal with any sort of real losses of my work for too long. That is my hope. That is my hope. But now you're in, you don't feel like working on this stuff, and you'd rather do anything but the thing that you want to get done mood. Yep. Damn. I can understand that you were sad. But yes. I found when I first started going live that I would have huge nerves about going live, and I realized that you probably aren't actually having I don't want to go live nerves. But I did, and I always found that even if I didn't think I wanted to do it, and even if I didn't think I wanted to do what I said I was going to do that day, I usually found that just being online and talking with you guys helped me get past whatever it was I was working on. Just being on and talking with you guys made me feel that I was doing more what I should be doing. And forcing myself to do it even if it wasn't the thing I wanted to do. Of course, if I was like, oh god, I've been at this half an hour, I can't do anything, then I would totally be like, yeah, I would go and change it, but yeah, I would try and start my first hour. I would try and start my first hour and do whatever I said I had on my list. Nerves are always a thing. A lot of people say that they are, but a lot of people also say that they aren't. For me now, the only time I really get nerves stopping me is if I either have a headache to start. Somewhat my front, but most of you got my back. Hush you! And thank you for the head pat. Rezu. For you, it's partly too, well, I could stream or I could watch a show while you do this. I'm gonna be honest, I get more done if I try and do it while I stream. I get more done if I try and do it while I stream because then at least I work. Except for drawing, I've gotten a lot of drawing done. I've actually got my first my first set finished. Let me show you. Let me show you. I was so excited. Recent prologue. There we go. I've got the first sketch done. I don't know if that's how you spell prologue. That's how my mind told me it was spelt. I'm gonna have to double check. Berlin, Germany, 1942, and a building burning in the distance. She takes a tumble. This was the one where I realized her legs would never let her move that far without shattering the chains on her buttons. Did we do it? Did we finally escape? That's what I've got so far. That is my first set of like 5 or 6 panels. This one is too high. I'm gonna cut it lower. And I think that there is too much space between these two. But that might change. It might look better once I actually have like the ground covering like the area over here. The area... You really can't see it. Over here. Once I have the ground down to like there, it'll probably look fine. But I will probably also just move it up a little bit too. Prologue? So did I spell it correctly? No, I did not. Thank you. I kept looking at it and going, I think that's wrong. I'll fix it later. I will fix it later. Coloring, that you can do while multitasking easy. That's why I tend to do this stuff off. I'll make certain I have my sketches done when I'm not on with you guys. And then I will do line art and I will do color work when I'm with you guys. Because there are some things I do better multitasking, and there are some things I do better not. How much space am I supposed to leave between each of these for, like, webtoons? They don't specify. They don't specify, and I wish they did. I wish they did. I'm like, I can't make this bigger. I can't make this smaller. How large, big does it need to be? So yeah, I'm super pleased with how it's turning out so far. I've got about 18 planned in my excessively like sketchy plan. Am I HoloLive? I am not. I am not. Sorry, I saw that you'd asked the question, but I didn't actually get a chance to actually like answer it. I am not HoloLive. I am not HoloLive. You wish you could get yourself into a Draw 4 webtoon format? I am... Since I'm just starting, I figure I'm going to try this. Since I'm just starting, I'm going to try this. Okay. Yes, I did see. I was trying too hard to answer my other stuff. Yes, I am not HoloLive. I am actually completely indie. I make my own characters. I make my own avatars. I do what I want. Which is why I tend to do an awful lot of Genshin. Which is why I tend to do an awful lot of Genshin. Not that I wouldn't like to apply. I would like to apply to HoloLive one day. Or maybe Nijisanji, but Nijisanji is having more issues at the moment, so I'd have to think about that. I'd have to think about that. There are good reasons to want Oshis from both. There are many good reasons to want Oshis from both. There's always joining up with an indie group. I'd have to find a good indie group. Or forming one. That would require me finding people who are like me and weird. And I could probably find them, but I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm in a mode of, I don't wanna. a stream. Which is a horrible way for me to be, and I'm going to get past this in the next, like, soon. But right now, I'm in a, I don't want to. I love... Neuro? I do not know who that is. I do not know who that one is. You're staying out of this, you know too many weird people. There's a bunch of Takatsu nerd VTubers who have a loose one and do collabs here and there. I do need to start doing more collabs with people. I do need to start doing more collabs with people. That I would like to start doing. I kind of would also really like to start a show, like a once a week show, where I just randomly find somebody and interview them. Where I just randomly find somebody who's like willing and interview them for like an hour. I don't know who I'd interview first. I'd have to ask. Yeah, interview shows are always fun. You just get to chat with somebody for like an hour. Yeah, just chatting. It's just fun. I like just chatting with people. I have two people who are interested and would like to do a just chatting episode about a couple of things. I just have to kind of work out when I want to. And what with me, well, not being here the next week, I was like, I'm putting it all on hold. What with me not being here next week, I'm just going to put it on hold. But, I have been here forever. I have been here forever. You know you'd love to run some of your game show stuff on streams? The thing with that is, to do the best, yeah, you need to have contestants who have mics. Just find a whole bunch of VTubers. We love to come on other people's places. Other people's, like, shows. Especially if we can, like, somehow show, like, ourselves later. Or get a copy of it so that we can, like, edit it ourselves later. It'd be fun. Even if we don't, though, it's still great. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I have other stuff to do tonight, and I have stayed on much too long. Have a great night. I will be on Discord. This morning. After the live stream, I'll be trying to put everything in. It may not be as quick as I normally do it. But I will try and do it very quickly. I will try and do it very quickly. Don't push myself. Okay, but I want to push myself. The Genshin live stream thing is something I've been doing since I started doing Genshin and started watching the live streams. I like making certain that I get all of the new info for you. Especially if I'm already watching it. But yeah, I will see. Last time you said that you were ill for a week. I want to argue, but I might have been. I'm just going to be watching the live stream. I won't be streaming it, unfortunately. One day I probably should, like, do a live action reaction to the live stream, but then I wouldn't be able to get all the pictures I do. I'd get too distracted. Talking with you guys about how it is to get all the pictures I need. Maybe I'll do it next time. Oh, is that how we fix him? I will try and do that next time. Reboot! Streaming, it's a mild headache. 1 case of flu later. Okay, but to be fair, normally it is just a headache. I get migraines. I do have new migraine headache stuff. My doctor put me on something stronger, so I get to see how that works out and whether or not it takes care of it more and better. And And then I'm gonna have to go back and see him in like a week or two, if like as soon as it's all worked out. As soon as I've given it a try for a couple of weeks. I hope it works. I hope it works, and I really hope that it completely works. Like, it would be nice if it just cleared the headache entirely. Entirely. I do overwork myself sometimes. Okay. I overwork myself while procrastinating. Thank you. Only you could say you're being lazy while overworking yourself. But I love you anyway. On the other hand, you are not wrong. On the other hand, you are not wrong. Anyways, I will see you guys. I will see you guys later. I'm making myself popcorn. And popcorn. It's been you observing for 15 months. You noticed that. That's true. That is true. I will see you guys later. I will be on Twitch tomorrow. We will be doing some Genshin. I'm certain that we will be chatting about all the new stuff from the Genshin livestream. And I hope I'll see you all there. I hope I will see you all there. Did I do my homework? I always do my homework. I am always an A+. Always a A++. Always. I will see you guys later. I will see you guys later. I will see you guys. Bye.